Our journey today takes us to England in the early 1800s and the heart of the Romantic period. While music and art from the classical period was based on reason, order, and rules, music and other art from the Romantic period was based on emotion, adventure, and imagination. The Romantic period was a time of political revolution and new ways of looking at the world. Instead of working for wealthy bosses, people were for the first time able to work for themselves. Art and life expressed what they were thinking and feeling, unlike earlier days when they were only allowed to create exactly what their employers wanted. During the Romantic period, there was a new appreciation of the artist as an individual, someone who had feelings which were expressed through their creations. Our first stop takes us to Austria, and more specifically Vienna. A cultural hub during the Romantic period, Bohemians gathered to socialize and celebrate the formation of the new middle-class society. Among the most famous Viennese was a young Franz Schubert, who died tragically at just 33, but not before leaving behind a volume of musical treasures representative of this period. In this shot, we get a glimpse of the quaint streets of Vienna and what it might be like to take a carriage ride back in those days. If you listen to the footsteps, it almost feels like you're there. The middle class was very concerned with appearance, and to stay fit, they attended many balls and loved to dance for hours and hours on end. You see here some of the many outfits they wore. This gentleman is sharply dressed, ready to attend a social function, and if you'll notice, his pants are long, which contrast with the knickers of the aristocracy previously in favor. Next, it's off to Spain, when Bizet's Carmen tells the tale of a brave toreador, unlike ours, it seems. Bullfighting was a very popular sport of the day, as was attending the opera and other technical musical pieces that allowed performers to excite their audiences by showing off their performing abilities. Oh, Carmencita, who will you choose? Our last stop of the day takes us to France, where we take a look at artists' works that begin to represent their countries, including the history, politics, and challenges of those countries. This music and art was called nationalism, and sometimes included folk themes and historical references. We hear and see this in the music of Hector Berlioz. We see in these paintings of famous French artist Delacroix many examples of the nationalistic tendencies of the day. As before mentioned, the Romantic period was a time based on adventure, emotion, and also exoticism, as displayed in this final picture, if you'll take close note at the elephant heads on the base of the bed. That concludes our journey for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself and have a better understanding of the Romantic period in regards to its place in history, art, and recreational activities.